I don't know where this clip is gonna go. We'll figure it out. So what we're doing is like a truck status update. So we got the seats. O2 Mini Cooper. They fit. They're gonna fit. It's not gonna be that hard to put them in. We had to have seats so we can figure out where to put our shifter. So this is the B&M Quicksilver. It's a ratchet. They work with the 700 R4. So that requires a hole in the cab. And then we got a throttle pedal. This comes from Summit. So we got to put a hole in the cab for that, because this mounts on the outside. Then your cable is going to run up. So you don't have to have that bar thingamajig. And then over at Control Cables, we got a parking brake kit. So this will mount in the cab, just a standard pull. It mounts to this, which is under the cab where the cable hooks into. And then this is the center pull. So the two cables from the rear discs come into here, then the front cable from the pull handle goes into there. So once we figure out where that's gonna go and this is gonna go, then we get back online and we can order the cables. It comes with a boot and a ring, so it's a complete kit. If you know the length of your parking brake cables, you could order it all at one time, but you probably don't, because I don't. You know, I mean, I don't even know where that handle's going to go yet. There's not a lot of room in there, as everybody knows, so space is limited. Things are going to have to get stacked or put real close together or mounted obscurely. So we'll figure all that out. And then what else goes in the cab? I'm going to need a couple holes for wiring, and that's it. Well, I take that back. Another hole for windshield wiper. I talked to the owner yesterday. He's going to start looking at wheels, figure out what he wants to put on the truck. So pretty soon we'll have wheels and tires. We'll be able to roll it around. He wants to know when's it going to start. I got to wire the whole truck yet, so we're going to have to pick up a wiring kit and start wiring. But I got to have seats because all the wiring is going under the seat. Got to figure out a battery tray location thing somewhere, maybe something. Got to figure out where we're going to put the battery. But for today, I'm going to get those seats closer to being done. I don't know if I have enough plate to do the whole top, but we'll figure it out. We could do it in sections, because you could have a little bit of an opening in the middle, but not much. I'm going to come in here and I'm going to weld this lip on, just like it was. That'll give us a little bit of space to put our plate on. And then if this is where this goes, if this seat stays where it is, I can put a cup holder right here. Boom. Sit in right there. Now I know what you're thinking, but you're not thinking straight. So get in the truck. Now we gotta go somewhere. You got a big cup of coffee in your hand. There's no cup holders in this truck. There's nowhere to put a cup holder in this truck. There's not enough room here between the seats for a center console. I could put one down here, way down here, but there's also a spot right here, so watch this. I take a drink of my coffee. Boop. in the cup holder it goes. Whoop. It'll work. The door edge will be right here, so you'll have plenty of room to get your hand in here. It's just a reach back instead of a reach forward. Pull it up, drink it, and then put it back down. I can also put phone charger and maybe even make a slot to stick your phone in. That's if that's where it's going to live. I think that's where it's going to live. I mean, it's centered there. Here's the thing about messing with seats. Gotta have clean hands. Don't want to get them dirty every time you touch them. And then I put the steering wheel, I put the steering column back in, steering wheel on, you know, check fitment. It's fine for me. If you're 5'7"-ish, you'll fit. You have to be careful about the beer though. Or get a smaller steering wheel. So after all that mushing around, let's see where we're at. Man, I can't ask for more. So put the seats on and just put the seats in on top of this. Just sit on the seats for a little bit, and then we're close enough for me. I mean, I can check. So 0.1 of a degree off. No, it's not off. Look at that. I told you, and I'm going to tell you again. I'm just lucky. I didn't plan that. It just happens. If you tried, you'd never get it. So, moral of the story is, cut it as best you can with your eyeballs. That's pretty dang close. So I gotta clean the paint off where I'm gonna weld, and we're gonna weld this thing on the inside, just like it sits. Just like it sits. Spaghetti wheel for stripping paint, not a sanding disc. Black on black. Might be easy, but we'll make it work. Is that light? Yeah, it is. So if we check again, we're good. I like it. Does it really matter? Seats are adjustable.
Storm. Chopping trees, driving tractor all day. He works that push pile all night down in Arwindale Way. Try to live out them songs